Welcome to a lesson in basic commands of TortoiseSVN. TortoiseSVN is a version control computer application used for keeping track of electronic documents and files that multiple people are working on at the same time. For example, I use this application regularly to work on individual web pages that make up an online anatomy and physiology course I am developing. Here is my repository. These are all of the files that make up my course. These documents are shared with many others, meaning they too have to make changes to these same documents and files. However, the finished course must have everyone's contributions brought together. TortoiseSVN merges these files without overriding each other's work. When you have TortoiseSVN installed on your computer, it will be linked to another computer in your organization, usually called a main repository. This will live on a server where the finished product files reside. If you right-click on any file in this folder to see the shortcut menu, and then go to the TortoiseSVN menu, you will see that there are a lot of things that could be learned about this application. But there are essentially three things that you need to get started using it on any existing repository. Those are SVN update, SVN commit, and add. Before you start work on any of the files that you have in your local machine, you'll want to perform an SVN update. When you select update before working, it brings together all of the changes others have saved to these files. The program will alert you if there are any conflicts. How to handle conflicts is for another lesson. And when it is done, select OK. When you are done working on a file or a set of files, you can use the SVN commit command to do just that. Commit your changes to the main repository. You can put a note about your changes and then select OK. Like with the update command, it will alert you to any conflicts when it is done. And then select OK. When you have something new to add to the repository, like this image that I'm going to copy from another file on my computer to my course repository, after adding it to the folder, you have to right-click on the file. This time we must go to the TortoiseSVN menu, where it shows us another limited menu this time. Select Add. After you perform the add function, you must also perform a commit to permanently commit the change to the repository. And select OK. You probably noticed the check marks, exclamation points, and plus signs on the files as they change state. TortoiseSVN provides a nice visual to let you know if your version of the files are the same as the main repositories, in conflict with the main repository, or added but not yet committed to the main repository. This concludes this lesson in basic TortoiseSVN commands. I hope that you learned enough to at least not be intimidated if you are ever expected to use this particular version control application.